What's going on, my friends? This is Thames, Friday, Drive and Chat. So, I noticed a bunch of stuff that's going on in the industry that's kind of funny to me because I've seen people for years talk about, certain pads go with certain polishers and certain compounds and polishes go with certain pads and polishers, and all of a sudden these things are starting to let's pick this one up and put it with this one, and let's pick this one up and put it with this one. And it got my mind going about just business in general. And it made me remember Virgil. So when I was in the Air Force 100 freaking years ago, I had a master plumber that I worked under. He was a civilian. His name was Virgil. And Virgil was one of the guys that came to work, and he had a great big beard, and his coffee had more Baileys in it than it did coffee. Smoked like 15 packs of cigarettes a day, and he carried about 4 tools with him. And his theory was if he couldn't fix it with those 4 tools, it was my job. And Virgil was one of those guys that loved to watch people make mistakes and learn from their mistakes. And he used to tell us all the time, if you don't fuck up every once in a while, you ain't working hard enough. So fast forward to today, and take this new era of people that are trying things that didn't used to be able to be tried in the past, or weren't able to be used to be tried, however the fuck that's supposed to come out, and put that in today. And it's not just in detailing, it's in business everywhere. Of take the norms that used to exist and throw them out of the fucking window because they don't work today. If you're not trying something new every day and failing at it so that you can learn a new way to try something new, you're not working hard enough. If you're not making mistakes because you're innovating too hard, you're not working hard enough, and you're going to die on the vine. So I think, a lot of people let's look at millennials. A lot of people give millennials a lot of shit for the way that they are in society. Well, 2 problems with that. One, we raised those kids. It's our fucking fault. We gave them trophies for coming in 6th place. My sons never got them, but other people did. The other thing that people aren't taking away from the millennials is, instead of beating them up, why don't we look at them and find out what they're doing right? Because in the millennial group, there's a shit ton of people making a lot of money. So they're doing something right. So you can't discount everything they're doing. There's some very successful millennials out there. So stop beating the shit out of them. Figure out what they're doing right. And what they're doing right is they're saying they're doing the same thing that our hippie parents said, which was fuck the norm. And they're trying new shit, and it's working. And if we're not doing that in our business, you're going to die. Here's an example for detailers. If you're not offering ceramic coatings without paint correction, I promise you, you're going to fucking die. The chances of it are very high. How do I know that? We have automatic car washes now offering ceramic coatings. Granted, they're not 3 and 5 year professional grade ceramic coatings, but the everyday consumer doesn't give a fuck about that. And if we don't meet what they're trying to get, we are going to die. So, do I like doing ceramic coatings on paint that's not been corrected? Fuck no, I don't. Am I some elitist asshole that won't fucking do it? No, I'm not. If my customer wants me to put ceramic coating on a car that's not been paint corrected, fuck it, you're paying for it, not me. I wouldn't do it to mine, but I'm not going to be some elitist prick that says, fuck you, I'm not going to do it. And my boy over at Total Auto Solutions, you turned me on to this idea, and you got my mind going, and got me thinking that, if we don't do these things, and we don't change our mentality, we're not going to be around much longer, because the innovation is happening on the automatic car wash side. The innovation is happening on everything else at the dealerships that are selling it. Those are your competition, not each other. We're not each other's competition as detailers. The car wash is your competition. And when you recognize that, you say, oh, let me change the way I'm doing this. So don't look at business as, hey, this is the way this problem needs to be attacked because that's the way we've always attacked it. It might have worked. And it might still work. But fuck that. Try something new. And I promise you, it'll change your life. It'll change your business. It'll make things going in directions that you never thought that they were going to go. At the same token, I'll drop you a little nugget that was dropped to me a long time ago. A lady that I used to live by in Forney, Texas, she opened up a indoor gym type thing. And she wanted it to be an indoor basketball and baseball field for kids to practice baseball and basketball inside. And what everybody else wanted was an indoor boxing ring and soccer field and gym, like with weights. And she didn't want that. She wanted what she wanted. And she came this close to losing her business. And we talked about it one day, and she said, I had to make the decision, and I had to make the realization and the understanding that my business is going to be, I need to let my business be what it wants to be. If my business wants to be one that has an indoor soccer field and a gym and a boxing ring, then that's what I'm going to make it. And she did, and she is successful as fuck now. So if your business wants to be one that caters to people, that puts ceramic coatings on cars that aren't paint protected, then let that be your fucking business. Don't be an elitist asshole. So, get outside of your fucking head. Sustain, Sun's Detail, ride clean.